You know, it's been a hot couple of days, and today is no exception. With so many of you spending time outside to celebrate, we asked some kids, okay, how hot is it, kids?
How hot does it feel outside today?
But I want to get into the temperature of the sun. About 100 degrees out there.
He's right. It's ice cream temperature.
Yes, yeah.
Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Tim Deegan.
Okay, so Tim, we heard the little kid say 100 degrees. Another one said the temperature of the sun. And then the little girl at the very end with the ice cream said 80. So what's it really like?
I think everybody gets ice cream and we're fine. You know,
There you
gets
go.
down to 80 degrees, no doubt about it. I think if I felt like the sun earlier, although maybe 100 was closer, it actually, again, the heat index, that's how it feels, got to about 110. But remember, heat is potential energy. That energy, if you have enough moisture, causes the air to rise. And remember, those cumulus clouds are really like an explosion of condensation. And they blew up again today from the Springfield area, worked on down to the San Marco area in the South Bank, and then especially today between downtown and, of course, here's the Hart Bridge. So think east toward 295. So check it out. This is at 316 as we were at 110 degrees downtown. The storms had already hit the Trout River, especially Broward Creek, Dunn's Creek area, then worked on to the south, and watch them build to the south. There's the big storm that worked to the south where there was even some half-inch hail near the town center. But now conditions downtown beginning to improve. We'll go elsewhere to take a look. So here's a look at what the conditions are now. We actually cooled down to 82 degrees because of the rains that hit downtown. This is Mayport. Now watch it closely. And so this is looking out more toward the beaches. The storm went by. You can see some drops on the lens, but the lightning stayed off to the east. And for those of you in St. Augustine, because you're farther off to the southeast, I think also the storms will stay west of you, although there might be a few drips almost making it to the Bridge Alliance. But what about you folks? Well, beyond downtown and the beaches. Here's a big look, southeast Georgia, northeastern Florida. Storms blew up in addition to Duval over Camden and Glenn counties. Most of the motion is to the south and decreasing over southeastern Georgia. Notice not much happening right now between the Suwannee and up through the Okefenokee. But the sea breeze from the Atlantic coast is going to work to the west. The Gulf Coast sea breeze is going to work to the northwest, and where those two meet, you probably guessed it. That's where the big thunderstorms will be. We'll get to that because that's going to be later on this evening. Let's follow this complex. Continues to work to the south. We're not talking about a severe storm, but it had weakened. But I wanted to watch it because there's still a lot of potential energy out there, meaning it's hot south of the storm. And sure enough, it's become reinvigorated. So this storm still could occasionally produce some hail and some very heavy rain, certainly focused on the World Golf Village. Another downpour, not as strong near Green Cove Springs, but I want to focus on the lightning because we've already seen what looks like was a lightning fire that was started in the Mandarin area over an hour ago. Again, we'll go back one more time. Notice all the lightning that was in the Mandarin and East Bay Meadows area. That's dropping to the south. So that's going to be my big concern really for the next couple of hours. Think especially I-95 to the river. And then although you don't see much, we could see more lightning blow up on Highway 17 on the west side of the river. For the next couple of days, if anything, we're going to see the thunderstorm activity increase. And the temperatures, just a slight decrease, but that's only because of the increasing thunderstorms. In other words, until those thunderstorms pop most days between about 1 and 2, it's going to feel like about 110 again on Wednesday and Thursday, maybe more like 105, but that's just about as hot as the sun. Well, you know what I mean. From Friday through Saturday, maybe a bit of a pause on Sunday and Monday from the widespread storms.